This is my second episode of my tutorial series. I'm now actually going to show you how to build a ship that can get into orbit successfully. At least I hope so. And for some reason I cannot edit this. Okay, probably because I don't have any modules yet. So I'm gonna make it a cruise ship. Nice little. You always, first off, when you build a ship with humans or these couples in it, try to put a parachute on it so it doesn't crash when you put it out of orbit. I'm gonna attach a small heat shield and also the orbital part. Mostly there's enough fuel to get in and out of orbit. No, not in orbit. It's definitely not enough fuel to get into orbit. But I hope you know what I meant. Could make it dockable, but maybe that's for another day. I always forget which side is the small one, which side is the big one. But probably I'm just looking for the perfect one. This one's fine. And then we go with electricity. You can mostly put these on your this 1 times 6 on your ships instead of the 3 times, instead of the 2 times 3. 3 times 2, sorry, because these ones intend to, I mean, like, if you put these, if you extend this and if you extend this, they will not collide with each other, but sometimes when the other one is a little larger to the side, so it will collide with the other things. It will not destroy them, but it will just look ugly. Oh yeah, remember, oh yeah, if you're new to the game forever, you can rebuild this, I don't care. If you press X, it changes this. If you press C, you can make sure you're going in sticks, that it goes from point to point. And if you press C, you can go all around. So I usually use the one that ticks around. And if you need to look where the mass is. My mass is the center of mass is right here, so that's where I'm going to place my RCS. Just remember that. Other things is this is now your this is the thing that's going into orbit and out of orbit. Make sure you don't use too much of this fuel because you need to deorbit yourself later on. And I forgot to add some RCS. Two of these would probably be enough. And now you're gonna make your launch stage. You can make a gigantic long-ass rocket, but that's probably not going to work. My launch stage just mostly exists out of normally jumbo jet rocket, because I normally do bigger ships, but today we'll just use this one, 2 of these. Now let's make it 4. Sorry for my mouse and keyboard, I only make a lot of sound. If you don't hear them, I successfully edited it out. Sorry. I intend to speak quick. I intend to speak very fast, and then I don't know what to say because I'm speaking too fast or talking too fast, so it's making my head confused. Yeah, I've actually a mod installed. None of the mods, I'm not using any mods in this video, just so other people can use the designs without You know, at one time I looked at Scott Manning. He had a few of his ships, and he used parts that I didn't have because he had also. I don't know if this is going to be enough fuel to go into orbit. Mostly, you don't make your rocket in one time and it's finished. Mostly gonna take like 2 to 3 launches, maybe 4, before you know your rocket is stable to go into orbit. I think this thing can actually go into orbit. I'm pretty confident. Tutorial .1. Today we have Jebediah on board. We are going to orbit and deorbit this ship. I probably can shut down this engine for a little while because I don't need to waste all the fuel. Once I start tilting, yeah, I activate it because it controls my ship. It's the only one with gimbal control. I don't think it's enough. I think I need to make these outer engines also gimbal control. But because I don't have much fuel, I need to start tilting a little bit to the right. Fuck, it's not going to work. Because those engines give more power, but less control. Try to use them for once. I always use this one, the smaller one. But what just happened was because I tilted too much to the left. You always want to go into a 90 degrees tilt. That's right here, the 90. Because you go with the Earth's gravity. Because the Earth is turning, as everyone knows, day and night time. Because it's turning around, you can go with. It's hard to explain. The Earth is turning. It could go with the gravity by going to the right. God, I'm pretty bad at explaining things. Yeah. I make a tutorial series. Oh fuck. You need to go 90 degrees because the Earth is turning. It's turning like this. I'm making hand movements, but no one can see it. I'm a fucking moron. Okay, it's turning, and if you go a little bit to 90 degrees, you turn with the Earth, so you need less fuel to get into orbit. Hey, I said it right. I feel awesome now. As you see, you think I not enough fuel, but these tanks will go away, and I have a full tank. So my plan is to go to a little around 90 degrees because I'm 10,000 up. Once I start to hit 20,000, I go a little bit more to the 50. Because my SES is annoying, I need to redirect it all the time. 31, 30. I learned I got a wonderful tip from Scott Manning in one of his videos. He thinks in seconds. Sorry, I fucking hate myself. The seconds. Seconds need to be between 40 and 50. So once it hits 50, you go a little bit more a little bit more horizontally, and once it goes too far down, you go vertically. But as you see, it's not enough to get into orbit. Yeah, fuck. I think this engine will be enough to get me into orbit. Yeah, it's enough. Yeah, it's enough. Okay, as you see, almost getting into orbit. Well, orbit needs to be around 100 up, and I don't think that's enough fuel, so if it's not gonna work, I'm gonna include, I'm just gonna edit it so you don't see me fail. Yeah. Loads of speech problems in this launch anyway. Yeah, now we're gonna hit this. And now we should get a perfect. Yeah. It's definitely enough to get it. I hate myself. Because maybe you don't hear it, but I keep talking over my tongue. When I'm talking to friends, I don't have it, but when I try to record something for YouTube, it's going terribly. I think 70 is enough. Seconds, 2 minutes 55. Yeah, a nice tip I have for people that just started Kerbal Space Program. If you want to time warp, you should probably just left click and click on warp here instead of doing it yourself manually, because you probably go past it. It's one of the big mistakes I made in the beginning of the game. So yeah, you know when you hear nice music start spinning up. 30 seconds, 10, 9, it's not going to warp anymore. Ooh. Yeah, I've heard many things, like, Scott Manley always starts his, like, if I'm 30 seconds away from the node, he starts his thing, but other people say that it's better if you do it halfway, like the node is, say, 6 seconds away, you start burning then, but I just burn a little past the time. Yeah, this is a perfect rocket to get into orbit, like if it's not this space station kind of thing, but you want as a satellite into orbit, you can use the rocket I designed in this video. And now you see it unfold. Sorry. You don't have aim camera on your game, it's a mod. In my last video I've included a site in the description with this site is cursed, you can install mods there, so it's probably a nice thing to look at if you want to. But yeah, that's how you get into orbit. How you can get safely out of orbit. You think that it was an accident for me that I have 70 here and 100 here nodes, because I want the lower side on the daytime side, so I land on when it's daytime instead of landing at nighttime, because the landing at nighttime is, wherever you are, fucking shit. Don't believe me, believe other people, you can't see shit. So I gotta make a deorbital burn right here. Just aim here. Is this deorbit? It's that you make. It's not going to change your whole orbit. It's gonna only change the, for me, periaps. But if you're on the other side, the apoaps, it's going to change the orbit on the other side. Like if I do this, it's gonna make this orbit bigger, and this one it got almost no effect on this side, and now I make this side smaller and there's no effect on that side. This is if you want to go sideways. If I would burn a whole time at this thing, my orbit would turn, so I have a polar orbit, so it's going to over both poles, but it's also going to go outwards towards the moon, because I don't know. So I'm just gonna make a perfect thing. Like the base is here. I'm gonna try to land closest to the base as possible. So around there. And I'm just gonna time warp myself here. Look at my beautiful ship. And I'm gonna say bye to the ship. because I'm going to decouple this. No, I'm going to do this. Bye. This is a heat shield so you don't burn up in the atmosphere, and your like one time I've heard Scott Manning say your parachute will deploy automatically so I crashed because I pressed space. What he means with that is it's going to deploy when you press space, but don't deploy it when it's red. Please don't, then the thing will just fly off. I'm now just waiting to get into the atmosphere of Kerbin. It's around 50,000 meters, yeah, right there. As you see, it's going to slow down. Yeah, it slowed down too much. I'm terrible at the indication, so I should have put it down here. I would just land in the desert instead. So I'm burning up in, so my ship is not burning up in orbit, it's going through the orbit, shit, I said orbit, I mean going through the atmosphere. It's going to slow down my orbit so much, like I'm not going to land nearly close, not going to land remotely close to the space station, but before I hit the ground, I've hit a speed of 200 meters per second, then I can deploy my chute, and then I just fall down. I just speed this up because it's going to be so boring as you sit through all this. And once you're close to the ground, your parachute will. Oh, that's my. It's pretty surprising that a part of my orbital ship survived, but then hit the ground. It survived the atmosphere, but hit the ground. Sorry for my speech problems. I would probably get used to talking to no one at one point in my life. I didn't use any RCS because the control system in this ship itself. And you can also speed this up. You can go back to the space station and recover this. That's what I always did, but faster ways if you hold down here. Wait, I first need to be on the ground. And you hold down here is the recover vessel, so you can just recover your vessel. This was kind of my tutorial how to build and how to get into orbit. If you want a quick relash, I needed an nav ball for this. If you want a quick relash, I'm not going to relaunch the whole thing, I'm just going to tell you what to do at certain altitudes. So for me it's around 70,000 meters. I mean when the 7 stands here. I mean 7,000, not 70,000. 7,000 meters. You go lean a little bit around here, so around to no, this is 6. Yeah, 70, 60, 50. Yeah, around to 50 on a 90 degrees clock. Down to 50 or 60. I don't care which one you do, just one of them. Once you hit 10,000, you go on the exact 90. And once you hit around 20,000 or your seconds until you hit your periaps. I think it's apoaps. I think, yeah. No. Yeah, it's apoaps. Before you hit the apoaps, you need to go to exactly 0 degrees. So you go straight that way. And if you just want to do a kamikaze, you just do this. Bam. Inside joke. Because me and my friends just launched shit at the space station for 15 minutes and still see something going. And at one point the space station was exploded, but I don't think never going to record something like that. And yeah, it's how you get in and out of orbit. This was my tutorial video for going in to orbit and out of orbit safely. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope you have learned something for the future. And my next video is going to be how to get to the moon, and after that how to get to Minmus. And then I'm gonna show you how to dock, and I'm gonna show you how to make space stations with docking. and then I'm going to show you how to make moon bases and minmus bases. So today, it finally realized my ship got exploded. But today, it's the end of the video. I see you in the next one. Bye.